Have you ever noticed how the average attention span on screens has dropped from about 2.5 minutes back in the early 2000s to under 50 seconds today? It's like trying to hold water in your hands. The second you think you've got it, it slips right through. I'm your host, Corbin Reed, Customer Experience Manager at Earsnacks, and this is the show where we decode the psychology and tactics that turn your podcast into an authority-building machine, without turning podcasting into a second full-time job. Now, you're probably wondering why we would call a podcast about making better podcasts Flow Ride, Make It Easy. You see, most podcasts run 30 minutes to 4 hours. That may work for Joe Rogan with his massive production team and access to famous guests, but for the rest of us, we don't have the time, the endless material, or the luxury of holding listeners that long. And frankly, most listeners don't have the attention span either. In today's world, attention is like a smartphone battery. It drains fast, in a sea of notifications, scrolls, and quick hits. People switch tasks every 45 to 50 seconds on average. Long episodes fight an uphill battle against that reality. That's where short form shines. Flow Ride is about short form episodes that are 2 to 7 minutes max. One sharp, actionable idea delivered clean and fast. They're easy to consume during your commute, between showings, or squeezing in a walk between closings. No fluff, just value. And the data backs it up. Shorter content wins on completion. Episodes in the 20 to 40 minute range often hit around 85% completion rates, but anything pushing 60 minutes or more drops sharply to 60% or lower. For truly bite-sized audio under 10 to 15 minutes, listeners finish nearly everything they start. Far higher engagement than long form. People are way more likely to knock out 30 quick episodes than grind through 2 or 3 marathons. Production tells a similar story. The average 30-minute podcast consumes about 6 to 10 hours per episode when you factor in prep, recording, editing, music, and polishing. At 1 per week, that's 24 to 40 hours a month, basically another part-time job. For a busy real estate agent juggling listings, showings, and clients, that's unsustainable. Short form flips the script. With the right tool, a 5-minute podcast can be created in under 10 minutes so you can release more often. More episodes mean more touch points with your audience. Every full listen reinforces your expertise. It's like a steady river, calm on the surface, but constantly flowing underneath. Over time, that consistent current smooths rough edges, carves deep channels, and reshapes the landscape. Your authority builds the same way, one polished stone at a time. So why do so many professionals, real estate agents included, still avoid podcasting? 2 big frictions: production friction and consistency friction. Production friction is the gear trap, hunting for mics, learning software, treating rooms for echo, sourcing licensed music, crafting intros, outros. It's overwhelming. Consistency friction is worse. Brainstorming topics every week, scripting, recording amid a chaotic schedule, editing late nights. No wonder most shows die by episode 10. That's why Flow Ride is all about making it easy. And yes, here's the one and only shameless Earsnacks promotion. It's seriously like having a full studio in your pocket. This AI-powered tool handles scripting, voice synthesis, you can even clone your own voice, mastering, music, branding, and even publishing and promotion. It cuts production from hours to minutes, no tech skills needed. Consistency stops being the enemy, it becomes automatic. Bottom line, Flow Ride is about flooding your audience with high-value mini podcasts that are effortless to consume. Building your authority river, one short, consistent drop at a time. Make It Easy is the philosophy and the toolkit to pump out that volume without hijacking your day job. Oh, and did I mention it's actually fun? If you're a millennial or Gen X, the name might ring a bell. It's a playful nod to Foghat's classic rock hit, Slow Ride. You know, slow ride, take it easy. We just flipped it. Flow Ride, make it easy. Because building authority shouldn't feel like work, it should flow. That's Flow Ride, make it easy. Subscribe for weekly strategies that turn your podcast into an authority machine. See you next time.
Flow Ride, make it easy. is created on Ear Snacks, the podcast authority engine built for busy professionals like you. Start building your authority on Ear Snacks today at www.creator.earsnacks.com.